Oh, I would definitely have to say time management. For me specifically, like one thing that have learned over like these last 4 years, really like ever since high school, but especially in these last 4 years, is time management is key. Just because I'm out here 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes, and you still have to get home and prepare for what comes forward in academics, and time management is key. Understanding that there's you have to put your priorities in front and figure out how to solve them as they come forward. I truly think that it's meant everything. Like when I came here, like my mom always tells me, like, you came to college as a boy and you're leaving as a man. Like, and I think that is like, it was insane to kind of hear her say that to me. I think I've just kind of learned a lot about myself, like who I really am. Like I've learned my strengths and my weaknesses, and I've learned how to utilize my strengths and how to overcome my weaknesses. I would say the self-confidence and the way that everything you can apply really self-confidence to really anything in life. And when you succeed in both academics and athletics, which are two things that are very important in my life, it really feels like I'm like ready to translate that for whatever comes forward. I think UCI has provided so many great resources for everything that I need. I think the people here that it seems like no matter what I do, I still like have some resource that I can turn to, whether that's a teammate, a professor, a coach, an academic coordinator, whatever. Like, I feel like everybody is there for me, and like I'm someone who really like keeps to themselves and like likes to figure things out on their own, but like just knowing that I have those kinds of resources just helps me tremendously, and like feeling confident about anything that comes forward is like, if I feel stumped, I know that I have something that can help me. So I'm usually the guy like on the team that's always just kind of asking people like, hey, how's your quarter going? Like, and you kind of get mixed results from people. They'll tell you like, oh man, this quarter's rough. Like, or you'll get other people that are saying like, oh, it's actually going pretty good. I'm happy with how things are going. And I always try to tell people like, if it's going bad, just got to stick through it. Like, here's I can't teach you all your engineering homework, but I can share with you like what I have learned and study habits and values that like have helped me, and pass those on to how they can help succeed in their own way. I think kind of tying back to what I had said earlier about time management, I've kind of learned this from just kind of being around other decathletes like myself. We have very little time because we spend so much time out here, and there's been people that I've looked up to that have told me like, hey, you got to put your focus in this here, and then you got to figure out like there's only so much, there's 24 hours in a day. Like, that can be a lot or a little depending on how you look at it and how you prepare yourself.